Best of luck.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Dalton McGuinty is married to me. Dalton is a terrific husband and a wonderful dad. And if there's one thing I can guarantee, he's committed to our family. And if there's one thing I'd like you to leave here today knowing, is Dalton is committed to all our families. So here he is, my husband, our leader, our premier, Dalton McGuinty.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Terry. And now you know, in truth, my claim to fame is I'm married to this one. Where's she gone? This wonderful woman, right over here. Thank you so much for being here in such strong numbers. I love your enthusiasm, your energy, your sense of purpose, your commitment, your drive, and all those wonderful things that we're going to need over the course of the next 29 or so days. And I want to begin by acknowledging this tremendous team of candidates standing on this stage by my side. Karmel, you got a heck of a thing going on here. Do you have this many people here every night?
You should see it some other nights.
Just a small crowd tonight, right? I had a great day today. Terry and I, of course, are back on the bus. And she says that the picture of me on the side of our bus is so big, it's frightening small children and puppies. That's the kind of support I have in the bus. That's why I'm out here with you people. I get to feel that unconditional love. We started off this morning. We were in London, and we went to Western at the university. We met with some young students there. You know, if you keep clapping, we're going to be here in this room for 4 more years. And I saw these. I met these young students. They're doing some great work on clean energy technologies. And then we went to. There was an announcement there as well. Samsung had already announced they're putting in 3 manufacturing plants in Ontario. They just announced they're putting their 4th in the city of London. And that means jobs, right? Jobs. And then, early in the afternoon, Terry and I went to Woodstock, and they've got a test track at the Toyota plant, and she and I got in a car on our own. And I let her rip. And we went around that test track and really enjoyed it, and we were in what they call a RAV4 Toyota, but by this time next year, they're going to be making North America's first all-electric RAV4 Toyota, and they're going to make it in Ontario. Well, my friends, there's a lot at stake in this election. And we, the people of Ontario, have a very important choice before us. Do we keep moving forward together, or do we turn backwards? Well, you know that we're for moving forward. We're for helping our families. We're for building a stronger economy that supports good jobs and great public services. And the really good news is we've got such a strong foundation on which to build. Look at how far we've come in our schools. We've got smaller classes, higher test scores, higher graduation rates, 200,000 more young people enrolled in our colleges, universities, and apprenticeship programs. We've got North America's first full-day kindergarten program. And now, of course, we've got to keep moving forward. So we're going to build 60,000 more post-secondary spaces. We're going to build 3 more university campuses. And we're creating a new tuition grant. We're taking 30% off the cost of tuition for our low and middle income families. We want all our young people from all our families to get all the opportunity they need to get the jobs that they want, so that together we can all build the economy that we have to be able to count on. Now look at how far we've come in healthcare, right? We've got the shortest wait times in the country. We started off by having the longest wait times in the country.
Yep.
We've got 94% of Ontarians who have their own family doctor. That's 1.3 million more Ontarians now have a family doctor. And we're building 18 new hospitals. Remember the last guys, they shut down 28 hospitals. And now we've got to keep moving forward together. We've got a plan to dramatically reform healthcare to better meet the needs of our seniors, and in particular to allow them to stay in their homes for as long as they'd like. So we're bringing back a great old idea. We're bringing back a great old idea. You know what it is? House calls. All right, we're going to bring back house calls. We're going to provide a lot more home care, and we're creating a new tax credit for seniors. It's up to $1,500 every year to renovate your home, to make the kinds of changes that might be necessary to ensure that you can live there in safety and in a convenient way. That's when it comes to healthcare. Now look at how far we've come when it comes to building a stronger economy. Sure, we were hit hard by the recession, but since January of this year, our province has created more jobs than the rest of the country combined. And starting from scratch, we're building an exciting new clean energy industry that by the end of next year will create 50,000 new clean energy jobs here in Ontario. And now we've got to keep moving forward together. So, we're going to take our fledgling clean energy industry and make it into the biggest and the best in North America. You know we're the #1 auto producer in North America? It's funny how many Ontarians don't know that. Nobody makes more cars in North America than we do here in Ontario. I want to do for clean energy technologies what we've done for cars. I want us to be the biggest and the best at exporting clean energy products to the U.S. We're also going to aggressively pursue foreign investment, bringing investment in here into the province of Ontario, and that means jobs. And the next thing we're going to do is going to do more than ever to support our innovative startup companies to get them off the ground, in the race, running hard, and creating jobs for all of us. So that's, in a nutshell, our record and our plan for the future. Now, the other guys, they want us to turn backwards. On the one side, you've got the PCs, right? They've got a plan with a $14 billion hole in it, and that means deep cuts to our health care and to our education. On the other side, you've got the NDP with a plan to hike $9 billion in taxes on our job creators, and that'll throw a big monkey wrench inside our economy and slow down our economic growth. And to make matters even worse, both oppose our clean energy plans, both stand against the tens of thousands of jobs that we've been creating, and they'll go so far, in fact, as to kill those jobs. And you and I now, it's up to us to do whatever is necessary to stay on track, to keep our province moving forward. And let's understand, this ain't going to be easy. We've got 29 days. They're going to go by very, very quickly. I'm counting on you, I'm counting on our leaders here, to do everything that you can. What does that mean? Well, politics, sure, it's a bit more sophisticated in the 21st century, in the advent of social media. But you know what? You still got to knock on doors. You still got to shake hands. You still got to put up signs. You still got to make calls. You still got to engage people. You got to ask them for their support. So get out there and do all that on behalf of our cause. And remember, we're after more than just winning the election. We want to win the future for the people of Ontario. Thank you very much. Thank you.